In the 21st century, where women are sexually liberated, and it is not frowned upon, by the majority, to have sex before marriage. To have 1, 2, 3 or even 7 boyfriends all at once, does body count matters? Does it affect a woman's dating perspective if she is well experienced in the bedroom? What if she is giving the coochie up for profit? Well, today we will be going through a letter to the pastor titled, "My Boyfriend Knows I'm a Prostitute," where we will see how the life of a lady of the night really looks, and maybe we can find answers to those questions. However, if you guys already have the answers, please share them with us in the comment section. Yow, what's up my people? Welcome back to Basic Principles YouTube channel. The channel that provides you with interesting stories out of Jamaica and around the world for your entertainment. You know the ropes already. Please subscribe to the channel, like and share the video as we post videos daily. It might not seem much, but it will really help out the channel a lot. We appreciate the support. Without further ado, the letter to the pastor reads.
Dear Pastor, I am 26 and maybe you won't believe me, but I have gone to bed with many men. Some are twice my age, but I always wanted more from them. I enjoy making love with older men. Some of the young guys do freaky stuff, but some of them don't have much money to give me. The older men don't consider it a big thing to give me $10,000 at times. Before the lockdown I used to make up to $20,000 in one night. That is why I can't just keep one boyfriend. I have one who considers himself to be my boyfriend, but sometimes I have to help him with money because he is not in a stable job. He lives in a 1-bedroom apartment which belongs to his oldest sister. She told him he could live there and protect the place, so I am there with him and he told her about me. When my clients are coming to see me, he stays in his car in the car park until they are gone. He knows that I have to do my work. He is very cooperative. Sometimes I go home and stay with my mother. She is very poor, and she has 5 of us for 3 different men. Men didn't treat her well. She is still paying rent. I am hoping to buy a house for my mother. You may wonder if I am not afraid to have sex with so many different men. The answer is no. I protect myself and I see my doctor often, and everyone has to use condoms. But, I do have clients who have sex with me without the condom. They are married. I'm like their side chick. You may see me as a bad girl, but giving men what they want is my job. I trust my mother. I told her how I live and she does not condemn me. I do not want to do this work forever because I would love to have a family. I don't want daughters because of what my mother went through and how I have to live, so I would like to have sons. I have a plan that when I turn 30, I would love to stop selling. I'm saving very hard, and I am hoping that some of these older men will help me get a house of my own. I have a lovely body, and my boyfriend loves me and would do everything for me. His sister is planning to visit Jamaica in December, and when she comes, I will stay with my mother and make sure that her apartment is in top condition. Some of the girls I went to school with have children, but I am not ready to have children. I will be looking in the star for your response, but please don't condemn me. C.
Dear C. You have warned me not to condemn you and I will not do so, but what I would like to say is that I am indeed sorry for you. You are very proud of what you are doing, but unless you stop your way of life, I am sure you are going to regret selling your body. There must be another way for you to live. Many women who engage in prostitution have told me it is very difficult to live that way and it is hard work. They have also told me that they are eager to get out of that way of life. You have set your plans. You want to stop selling yourself when you are 30 because you would like to have at least 2 children. You are also hoping that by that time you will be able to purchase your own home. Your so-called boyfriend is fortunate to have you living with him in his sister's apartment. I hope that you are saving your money if you are going with so many men. You should begin to look for a steady job now. Perhaps what you should do is consider taking courses with heart and prepare yourself for the future. Consider what I have said and act upon it. You said that you are a really beautiful woman. Remember, you will not always remain beautiful. You are going to age, and men will not always find you attractive. Pastor.
Some commenters gave their piece as well, starting with Girl Wonder.
Living as a common lady of the night shows that you already condemn yourself. What a shameful life you are living, and to be bragging that you have a lovely body. Lord have mercy.
Lady, from your own admission, you are having sex with multiple partners, some married, and is not always ensuring that they use a condom, and talking about I see my doctor often. Wow, just wow. And ever so often I read posters saying that married people should not use a condom. Lady, use the money and get a skill. FYI, you can buy a house with a job same way without selling yourself. Your boyfriend loves you. Nah, he is just your pimp. Terrible, just terrible.
For real though, if the boyfriend loves her, I think he should go get a job to put food on the table, and stop hiding in that car while she works. Him stomach strong.
You are in so much pain mentally, you have convinced yourself that what you are doing is right. I wish the pastor had given you a number to a therapist. You need to seek mental help.
This is the modern woman. I feel sorry for a whole generation of men that will have this to choose from.
My dear, please follow pastor's advice to take some course at Heart Trust to get yourself marketable for getting employed. You need independence and earning power. Remember, as pastor said, you will not always be young and beautiful. Please get enrolled in Sunday program now to empower you for the future. Also, that boyfriend is only using you for the money he can get from you. He does not respect you. Sooner or later he is going to use it against you.
Pastor. Regardless of how a female earns her daily bread, she should not put herself, in particular, or the other parties in jeopardy by having unprotected sex. Regardless of whether they're married or not married. Apparently the married ones have no conscience whatsoever if they're rolling like that.
I know life is tough, but please always use protection. Don't care who it is now, as you might regret doing so with some of the men who call you their side chick.
Your boyfriend is with you for the money you are giving him.
Another commenter said, "Your answer was on point, Pastor, except for the, you will not always remain beautiful phrase. I know what you mean, but we should avoid making such statements. You use the word attractive later on to clarify, this lady can age, have children and remain beautiful, right?" Sheldon John chimed in and said, "Your boyfriend have really strong guts sitting in the car knowing that different men are pounding you hard in the one bedroom where you both sleep. You sound very comfortable and firm in your choice for making money, but I too, like Pastor, will advise you to stop selling and go enroll in the Heart program and get a decent honorary job before it's too late. Remember that married men can have STD too. If they are going to you for sex, then it's possible that they are going to other ladies of the night for sex as well, and who knows what kinds of STDs these other workers may have or contracted from other clients. Probably you should invest whatever money you already have saved up and go invest into a business. But, be careful of your folly ways because it may come back to haunt you." Anthony also added, "Wow. As I read this letter to Pastor, I can hear Brother Bob's song in the back of my head called Pimper's Paradise, and it's not even funny." Tasia voiced her opinion and said, "Writer, I will not condemn you either. It is nice to know that you want to stop, and I will pray for you to stop before you get hurt or get a bad STD. It is nice to know that you have a good heart to help your mother and that you stayed away from having children until you can take care of them. Take care of yourself, and I wish you all the best and will continue to pray for you." Kwashi left another comment. "As a homeowner and knowing how difficult it was to pay that mortgage and still paying bills and maintenance, this chick is fooling herself if she thinks hoeing is gonna get her that property. Unless she finds a fool to buy her one. She will be well into her 40s doing her work while boyfriend hides out in the car and still can't come up with a down payment. KMT." And the last commenter said, "Maybe you are on the path to some addiction such as alcohol. You have told a glorious story of what you are doing, but I have heard people say it is a lonely life, and when the night is over, it feels like a scrambled egg between the legs. It is sad that these poor women and men on the planet have children for multiple partners, and cannot take care and resort to selling their private parts. You have a boyfriend, but you all live in a one-bedroom apartment. How long have you been selling? Sounds like there has not been much progress in the path you have taken. There you have it, guys. I would like to add that it is a hard pill to swallow that a woman who looks cute and sexy today will lose that attractiveness, but it is true. Hence, why it is recommended that if a woman who wants a family can help it, she should prioritize finding a good man in her prime while she is young, beautiful and fertile. It is possible for a woman to still find a man after her prime, but it gets harder on multiple levels, especially today where men are wising up and social media makes it hard for women to hide their past. Also, just like how women prefers to be with older men who are financially stable or well off, men also have their prefers, which is generally to be with a younger woman who is willing to learn from him, listens to him, respect him and have less partners that she will subconsciously compare him with sexually and otherwise. But guys, what do you think? Share your thoughts on the matter in the comments section. While you are doing that, please consider watching another video from the channel. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like and share the video with someone who will like this content. Thank you for watching. Catch you in the next one. Love.